Welcome back, everybody, to the Vancouver Woodsmen NBA 2K23 expansion series here on MyNBA. And before we get into the opener of the entire franchise, let's talk about a couple of things to start off this second episode of the series. So first off, I went through our entire staff and I filled out our entire staff to get to 17 out of 17. If you don't know, 2K has a lot of options here in terms of positions for coaching staff and for scouting and things like that. You can't fill up all the spots. You can only have 17 people maximum. So I focused on the front office and I focused mostly on scouting because I want to get a very deep knowledge of each draft class these first couple of years. Then after that, we'll focus more on coaching. But for now, scouting and front office are the most important things. So I signed a couple of scouts for both foreign and domestic players. And I signed a sports scientist and a physio and a new team doctor. I also brought in a new CFO and assistant GM. As for the draft class, I'm going to hold off on that until we get our first prompt to choose our scouting targets. Because right now, I have almost no information about any of the prospects, so I'm going to wait for that until a future episode this season. With that being said, I want to talk about our roster and how it works with our game plan. So first, we should note that we have a very old and a very veteran-heavy roster. We only have a couple of players below like 30 years old. We've got Caruso at 28, Taurean Prince at 28, Eubanks at 25, Gabe Vincent at 26, Shaman at 25, and those are the only players below like 31, 32 years old. The rest of the guys are pretty old and have been in the league for quite some time. But let's talk about the strengths and the weaknesses of this team. So first, I use this to sort what we're best at. And as you can see, for inside scoring, we have a lot of guys that can do it and can do it on a pretty decent basis. But we aren't special at that. I wouldn't say we are good at that, but we are pretty solid there. For mid-range, though, we are not good. We have Gabe Vincent, who right now is getting the least amount of playing time out of our top 10 players. And then we have Kevin Love, and then after that, nobody else has above a C+. So we are not good at shooting from the mid-range. As for three-pointers, we have a couple of guys that can really get it done, and that's PJ Tucker, Kevin Love, Taurean Prince, Gabe Vincent, Shamit, and Will Barton. Again, Shamit is currently not in the rotation, and Vincent is the 10th man in that rotation, but the other guys will get some good playing time, and so we are offensively probably the best at three-point shooting. For inside defense, we aren't good at this either. We have a couple of guys that are pretty solid there, but they aren't elite players. In fact, nobody on this team is really elite at any one thing besides maybe outside defense, and that is the strength of this team. As you can see, we have two A+ guys with Caruso and Beverly. We've got John Wall, PJ Tucker, Ingles, and Will Barton all above a B+, and then Prince at B+. And all of these guys on this list are getting a lot of playing time. So as of right now, defense is going to be our focus because we don't have the offensive talent to compete with the other high-octane teams. But our defense could be good enough to win us a couple of games. As for playmaking, we have a couple of guys that can really play well in that playmaking role. We got John Wall, Caruso, Beverly, Barton, and Vincent. And rebounding, we've got Eubanks and Plumlee, who both won't be playing that often, if at all. And then we have Kevin Love and JaMychal Green, who are going to be getting some good playing time. And then physicality, we aren't a very physical team, to be honest. And for IQ, this could also use some work, but it's not bad. That being said, we have shown ourselves that we are probably best offensively at shooting threes and best overall as a defensive team. And that's why, to start off, I want to use this defensive system. Even though our coach does not prefer it, we are at the highest overall proficiency out of any of the options besides balance, which is also 2.5 stars. But I want to do defense because again, we are not going to be an offensive team. If we're going to win games, which is always the priority here in the series, then I think defense is our best bet. But if you look at the negatives here on the bottom right, our efficiency will go down because of a lack of open shots, and that is concerning for the offense, which is why if the defensive system does not work out for the first couple of episodes, I will go to a more balanced approach, or I could go to perimeter centric because we have a lot of really good three-point shooters, and our defense could really go well with this kind of system. But again, we have to wait and see how the defense works first. As for our game plan, I'm going to stick with the default game plan as of right now, just for the first episode or two, because I want to see really who can shine when the games actually matter. And so guys who won't play are Plumlee, Eubanks, Shamit, and Markieff Morris. But Gabe Vincent, JaMychal Green, Taurean Prince, Caruso, Barton, Love, Tucker, Ingles, Beverly, and Wall will all play a good amount of basketball. As for the offensive and defensive focuses, I think our best bet is to stick with a pick and roll offense to get guys open, and this would go well with our defensive approach because we can go at an average tempo and use most of our real energy on the defensive side of the court. So tempo, average. We're going to try and be more defensive in terms of offensive boards and try and limit transition. We're going to try and force the other teams to take contested threes or just try and get the ball inside. We're going to play some physical defense. Again, with our defensive system, this would work best. And we're trying to crash the defensive glass. So finally, we have the salary cap breakdown for the next several years. Right now, Kevin Love is making by far the most money on the team, but he has a one-year deal and no team or player options. Then we have Will Barton and Beverly, both around $13-14 million. They have no options either. Then we have PJ Tucker, who has one more year on his contract, then a player option in 2 years. Shamit has this year, next year, and then a 2-year team option. Plumlee only has this year. Caruso has this year, next year, and then a team option after that. And Taurean Prince has a team option this year. Besides him and John Wall, who also has a team option next season, everybody else is on the only year of their contract. As you can see right here, we have 5 guys total on the team that have options in the next couple of years, and the rest of the guys are on a 1-year contract. So the team could be seeing a lot more change going into the next off season, but this year is all about finding out who deserves a spot on the future of this team, not who deserves a spot on the team right now. So today, we start the entire series off by facing a really good Cleveland Cavaliers team who are probably one of the top contenders in the entire NBA. They've got Donovan Mitchell, thanks to that big trade with Utah. They've got Darius Garland. They've got Jarrett Allen. They've got Evan Mobley, Ricky Rubio, Karis LeVert, DeMarcus Cousins, and more. They are a pretty scary team, especially with their starting 5, and that is who we face today. So here are the starting 5. We've got John Wall, Patrick Beverly, Joe Ingles, PJ Tucker, and Kevin Love. The Cavaliers have Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Cedi Osman, Evan Mobley, and Jarrett Allen, a starting 5 that is miles ahead of ours. So let's go and watch the entire series opener at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse as we take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. The opener of the season and the series starts here on the road in Cleveland. The Cavs start with the ball. Here we go as the Vancouver Woodsmen franchise officially gets underway. Mitchell takes it inside and is fouled on the first play of the game by Patrick Beverly. Again, physical defense will result in more fouls. Mitchell's first free throw is no good. It rattles out. Last year, 26 points per game and 5 assists per game as he knocks down the second. Cleveland up 1-0. John Wall finds love down on a mismatch against Darius Garland. His shot is up and out. Osman off a screen finds Mobley down low out of a shot. John Wall ISO against Garland. He will take this one inside, or at least try to. And the shot is good, plus the foul on Garland. John Wall scores the first bucket in the Vancouver Woodsmen franchise history. Wall's free throw is no good. And Osman dribbles the ball out of bounds. The Woodsmen take over. John Wall drives again off the screen from Tucker. Puts up a shot. It's blocked by Mobley, but Wall gets it back. 5 on the clock now. Beverly has it. He fires a 3 off a screen. That one drops, and Vancouver has their first ever lead in the NBA. Mitchell to Mobley. Off the off-ball screen inside for a dunk. He's got 4. John Wall attacks. Shakes off Garland and scores again. John Wall's got 4. And Vancouver leads 7-5. Garland back to Mobley for a decent look, but it's no good. John Wall gets by Osman. And the shot is up and in. John Wall has got 6. 3 for 4 start for him. Mitchell off the screen, fires, never mind, he goes back to Mobley out of the shot, and it once again works as Mobley's got 6. ISO again for a Wall against Garland. Gets inside, steps back, fires a contested shot, but it's good. Okay, John Wall. Mitchell goes back to Mobley. The pick and rolls with those two are not working for us as Mobley has every bucket for the Cavaliers. Wall takes the screen, wants to drive. Allen forces the pass back to Love. And the shot is good from downtown. That's Kevin Love's first bucket. And Vancouver has got 14 points in the first 4 minutes of this game. Mobley finds the cut by Garland for a bucket. Beverly takes the screen from Tucker. Gets inside, fires. The shot is off. Mobley attacks, but can't finish at the rim. Love there on the stop. John Wall gets inside and misses that layup. Mitchell finds the backdoor cut by Jarrett Allen for a slam. Wall gets by Garland and dunks it home. 10 first quarter points for John Wall, all of them coming at the rim. Mitchell lobs it for Allen. Wall in the paint once again. The second attempt is good after a pump fake. He's got 12. He's 6 for 8. Amazing start for him. Cedi Osman in the paint. Can't knock it down. Wall steps back, fires. That shot is good. Mitchell off the screen, too strong. John Wall attacks the rim. The bucket's no good, but a foul is called on Mitchell, his first. The second on the Cavaliers. John Wall is showing out so far today. He's got 15 points. This free throw can make it 16. And it does. Karis LeVert goes back to Mobley. He spins and fires, but can't get it to go. But he does grab the offensive board. Allen trying to find Rubio. Can't get the loose ball, and Mitchell grabs it. Shot clock still winding down. The shot is good at the elbow from Donovan Mitchell. 5 on the clock for Vancouver. DeMichael Green has to jack up a contested 3, and it's off. Rubio, open shots, but it's off. Well, Barton flies past Mitchell. And he did impress in that team scrimmage last episode, and he's off to a good start. Mitchell to LeVert, wide open 3, but it's too strong. Barton takes a very questionable 3 right there. Don't love that shot at all. Mismatch down low for Mobley, who has played the entire game thus far. That's an easy bucket for him. He's off to a good start as well for Cleveland. Taurean Prince down low. He scores. Jarrett Allen fading away. Knocks it down at the elbow. Barton takes the screen. Fires a three. Open look. But no good. Mitchell goes back to Rubio. Wide open three. He knocks it down. 2-point game. Prince left wide open. That shot is good. Great answer. LeVert to Allen, who cuts inside. That bucket's good. John Wall has played the entire game thus far. He finds Prince right behind him. He knocks it down again. 2 in a row for Taurean Prince. And the Woodsmen lead 32-26 with 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Mitchell at the charity stripe, can't knock it down. John Wall at the elbow is off the mark. Mobley cuts in, gets the lob there from Karis LeVert. Time counting down, Barton has to fire. The shot is off, Love gets the board, but can't get it back up before the quarter ends, as Vancouver off to a very impressive start as we lead by 4, 32, Cavs 28. The second quarter of our very first game gets underway as JaMychal Green scores at the rim. The assist goes to Patrick Beverley. We lead by 6. Cousins double team, lost the ball. It's poked out and stolen by JaMychal Green. 2 good plays by him in a row. Beverley, oh my, I don't love that shot. That was pretty wild. Rubio shakes off Beverley, but can't knock down the open shot. Ingles lost the ball. It's stolen from behind by Ricky Rubio. Osman feeds Cousins down low. He's double teamed, but it does not matter. 5 on the shot clock. It's counting down. Beverley off the screen. Decent look, but it's off. Rubio finds Cousins against Joe Ingles. Mismatch against him, and he gets by him. Beverley takes it inside, fades away. The shot no good, but a foul's called on LeVert, his first. More free throws for Vancouver, who has played very well so far. I've liked what I've seen, especially offensively, as Beverley does not knock down the first free throw. The second is good, though. We are up by 3. Garland lobs it, and Ingles pokes the ball out of the air. He was trying to find Jarrett Allen, but there were 3 Woodsmen around him. Beverley tries to find Green, gets it right past the fingertips of Cousins, and for another bucket. Osman trying to get by Ingles, goes back to Cousins, time counting down. Allen has it. He just throws up a shot, and he gets his own board back. Osman drives. The shot is good at the rim. Nice take. Alex Caruso yet to score. Goes to Green. He scores again and got the foul on Cousins. That's his first. JaMychal Green, a couple of really nice pick and rolls so far in this second quarter. Can he knock down his free throw? Yes. Garland takes the screen. Inside. Can't finish. A bit too strong. Green there on the stop. Caruso goes back to Green. He scored. Never mind. I thought he did. Garland leads the pass to Cousins. It's good. Caruso off the screen, wants to challenge Cousins at the rim, but it's snatched by Allen instead. Great help defense. That shot was never going in. Osman steps back and fires a 3, but it rattles out. Caruso, another pick and roll, this time with Tucker. He steps back and fires. It's good. That's his first bucket in Vancouver. Garland for 3, left wide open. He knocks it down. We just keep this game within 5 points the entire game. It feels like they just have an answer for all of our shots, and we have ones for theirs too. Caruso, 5 on the clock, wants a screen, takes it, fires a 3, and it's off the mark. Osman for 3. No good this time either. Cousins gets the board though. 1 point game. Caruso takes the screen from Prince. Goes back to him, wide open 3. Taurean Prince 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. Osman to Mobley. Lost the ball, got it back, and he puts it in for a score. Alex Caruso, our current ball handler, he goes back to Tucker, wide open 3. It's good! That's what I'm talking about, folks. The threes are where it's at with this team. I love what I'm seeing offensively so far. Mobley attacks, scores, and the foul is called on Prince, his first and our first of this quarter. And a free throw can cut our lead back to 1. Kevin Love checks back in, as does Will Barton. And Mobley knocks it down. Gabe Vincent, top of the key, too strong. Time cutting down for Cleveland. Garland has it. He goes back to Cousins, wide open 3. He knocks it down, and that puts the Cavaliers in front by 2. Cousins has played very well. Barton off the screen, fires a moving 3, but it's no good. Mitchell, mid-range jumper, it's in! 4-point lead for Cleveland. They've shot 64%. We've shot 54%. Our defense not up to snuff right now as we call timeout with 3.5 to play in the first half. After the timeout, Vancouver has the ball. Will Barton gets inside, goes back out to Ingles. Time counting down. Gabe Vincent has to fire a contested 3. Mitchell off the screen, fires a 3, and it's off. On the other end, Will Barton again fires a 3 on the move. Now Mitchell in transition. He knocks it down from beyond the arc. And things are quickly slipping for Vancouver. Barton for 3, top of the key. 0 for 3 stretch for him from downtown. Okoro drives, hands back off to Mobley. He has had a great day so far. We call timeout again, down by 9. A really good run here by the Cavs. Beverly to Barton, who's ice cold, but has a wide open look. This time he knocks it down. And that will be sure to stop his cold spell. Cousins scores on Kevin Love. Our paint defense has been a major issue so far. Beverly off the screen. As Mobley on him. Gets inside right next to the rim. He goes up and can't finish. That's a really tall task to score right there on Mobley. So, not a good shot. Under 1 minute to play here in the first half. As Prince got that steal off of Karis LeVert, trying to find Mobley on the pick and roll. Vincent tries to find Beverly, but Mitchell has the ball go right to his hands, and Mobley scores on the other end in transition. We're down by 10. Vincent goes into a floater, blocked by Cousins. Kevin Love gets the blocked loose ball. Beverly can't score at the rim this time either. And the Cavs have the last shot of this first half. Cousins mismatch on Beverly. Gets by him in for a slam. He's got 15 points. Mobley's got, I think, 16 or 17 or somewhere around there as Barton jacks up a half-court air ball. And we are down by 12 at halftime on opening night. start of the third quarter. 32 first quarter points for Vancouver. Just 18 points in that second quarter where John Wall did not play at all, I don't believe. And that might be the issue there because the offense played well with him on the court. Mobley, by the way, 21 first half points for him. He was dominant down low. And again, that has been our biggest concern through these first two quarters of the season. First play of the half, John Wall has it. The shot clock rather is winding down. He has to jack up a three, and it's no good. Allen over Tucker, scores that time. We are just too short and not strong enough to defend their bigs right now. John Wall off the screen, blows by Allen, in for a huge tomahawk slam. He's got 18 points. Osman drives and answers. John Wall is dunked with one of his own. We're down by 14 points, 66-52. Wall off the screen. Goes back to Kevin Love, who drives, finds Tucker below the rim. He goes back out. The offense kind of resets. 5 on the clock now for Beverly. He goes back to Love. Decent look at a three, but it's off the mark. Mitchell fires a shot, wide open, but it's no good. John Wall gets inside, finds Love, wide open this time. He knocks it down. Mitchell for three off the screen, too strong. Wall wants to attack Garland, and it works. He's got 20. Mitchell pulls up and is off the mark once again. Wall takes the screen. Allen does not react. Tries to go guard Kevin Love instead. And John Wall had a wide open lane. He's got 22. Incredible performance so far by him. Garland lobs it for Allen. Kevin Love, what are you doing, man? Shot clock winding down. Beverly fires a three. It's off. Allen finds the backdoor cut by Mobley. He goes back out to Mitchell for a top-of-the-key three, but a cold spell for him. And once again off the mark, a 3 for 10 start to the game for Mitchell. John Wall at the elbow. Really tough shot. Don't love that shot selection. Mitchell finds Allen on the cut. He puts up a shot, and it's good. John Wall back to Love. Open three. He can't knock it down this time. Now Allen at the rim. Kevin Love let him blow right by him. 13-point game again. Wall takes it inside and scores through traffic. Osman, a contested three. Good defense. Wall wants a screen. He goes back to Kevin Love. He goes back out. The offense has to reset. Oh my God. Wall, open jumper. It's no good. Ingles probably should have had a turnover right there, but Garland just never saw it. And now Mobley on the other end scores at the rim. Tucker has been getting destroyed down low. John Wall, a couple of nice moves. He finds a foul call after trying to find a wide open Kevin Love, and we call timeout after the foul. After the timeout, Caruso, Prince, and Green check in, as is Will Barton, as Tucker is blocked. He has been a disappointing player for us so far. I've enjoyed the play of John Wall, Taurean Prince, and JaMychal Green, but nobody else besides those three has really stood out that much to me besides Tucker being destroyed down low defensively and Kevin Love in that same boat as well. Garland scores and is fouled by Barton. A chance to pad their lead as they have 58 points in the paint, 65% down there. We only have 30 points down there. We've been living off of three-pointers so far. Garland knocks it down. We're down by 16 points. Caruso, 5 on the clock, jacks up a three. It's off. Garland steps back and fires a three. It's in. Cleveland up by 19 points. Well, Barton goes back to Green for a three. He can't knock it down. Stevens to Mobley. Mismatch against Caruso. That's way too easy. After a Vancouver timeout, we're back on the court with the ball. Under 4 minutes to play. Torian Prince goes to Barton. He goes to Caruso. Trying to find something. He fires an open shot, but it's off the mark. We have missed a couple of wide open shots in this third quarter, and time counting down. Allen, mismatch against Caruso, just gets right by him. We're down by 23. I'm afraid that we are on track to get blown out here after a promising start. 5 on the clock. Screen from Tucker. Barton fires a three. Another open miss. The lob for Allen is there from DeMarcus Cousins. We have been atrocious here in this third quarter. Caruso finds Tucker at the rim. A shot finally drops for Vancouver. But once this quarter is over, we're going to have to sim towards the end of this one, because if we are getting blown out in these games, I'm going to probably sim most of the fourth quarter, which is the case here. As Cousins drives and scores, Tucker once again just allowing points all over him. Will Barton drives, scores, and got the foul called on Cousins, his third. Free throw by Barton is in. Allen finds Stevens for a three. It's good. Jesus, man. Alex Caruso with the ball. Goes back to Prince. Open three. This time it's off. Cousins is double teamed again. He finds Allen, who cuts from the corner. And we are down by 27 points. Barton below the rim. Back out to Green for a three. He knocks it down. Stevens finds Jared Allen down low. The crowd gets on their feet to cheer on their team here on opening nights. And we are not having much to cheer about right now, especially this quarter and the last one. Barton, contested shot that rims out. Rubio, time counting down, finds Cousins. He has to jack up a contested shot. And the quarter is over as Cleveland leads 95-69. We jump ahead to the final seconds of this game as the Cavaliers lead 125-93. We scored less than 20 points in both the second and third quarters after a 32-point first quarter. And it's been all downhill since the first quarter. Caruso can't knock it down. That is the last shot of the game for both teams, as we fall by a lot in our first game of the franchise, as expected. Cavaliers win on opening night. Evan Mobley, leading scorer for Cleveland, 25 and 12. Only 4 missed shots. Jared Allen, 24 and 13. Only 2 missed shots for him. Darius Garland, 22, 4 and 7. and 7 for 8 from the field. Cousins had a field day down low, 17 points for him in 20 minutes played. Donovan Mitchell, not as sharp as the rest of them, 16 and 12 though. 12 pretty big assists there for him, 4 for 15 from the field. But we did not play as well. John Wall was by far the best player with 28, 5, and 6, and 13 for 20 shooting. Kevin Love, 16 points, 11 boards. He was all right. Taurean Prince was very good in my eyes. 12 points for him. Michael Green also played pretty well. 12 points for him. Will Barton was not impressive. Beverly was okay, I guess, but not good at all. Tucker was bad on defense for sure. Caruso, not much to talk about there. Joe Ingles, scoreless. Gabe Vincent, scoreless. And they lived in the paint, man. They had, let's see, how many paint points? 78 out of their 125. Both teams shot poorly from downtown. We were actually 9 for 39. Yeah, that's pretty bad. And as expected, we are not a good team. We can't rebound. We can't defend down low, which was a concern. And not a good performance. But a couple of good things there from John Wall, Taurean Prince, and JaMychal Green. Nobody else really was too impressive for me. And that is how we open the series. We open it like I kind of thought we would. And next episode, we have our home opener against Washington on October 22nd. That is next episode, folks. We're going to watch most of that game. And after that, we're going to have a lot more simming to do. I'm aiming for probably 6 episodes in this first season. So after the home opener, we're going to probably get moving pretty quickly here. But a lot of things to think about from that first game. I guess we'll go from there. So thanks, guys, so much for watching. It was a very fun game to watch, in my opinion, for the first episode, for like an actual team game. But until next time, guys, please like, subscribe, comment your thoughts down below. And until the home opener against Washington, take care and go Woodsmen.